Hello, everyone. Woo, 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 woo. So happy to have you here. Woo. I'm always divinely guided. So we're going to see what the show's about today. Woo, 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 woo. I'll see you in a bit. Hello, everyone. This is Cynthia Toet, your TV host for Your Hidden Love Story. I want you to keep your mindset on the higher vibrational mindset so you can keep living your life and going on this beautiful journey you got. I can't live here without you. We need all of you. You're all here. You have all a special reason, a special purpose, and nobody can do it just like you. Hello, 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 everyone. This is Cynthia Toet, your TV host for Your Hidden Love Story with the series of Tying the Knot on episode 63. Woo, woo, woo. And it is an extraordinary journey. Yeah, it is. And I hope you all are having an awesome, amazing, beautiful day. The reason why I come on to this channel is I do believe that we have been misled and misguided from our emotional selves, that our emotions are operating from a lower baseline, from fear, less than, doubt, insecurity, not whole, not good enough, that we're in a state of confusion, that we're going to that as our baseline to where we go to. But I truly believe if we were operating in a higher vibration, that we'd be operating from love and above. That's love, laughter, peace, harmony, passion, desire. Woo, baby, let's get the show rolling. Be operating from this higher vibrational frequency. Yeah. And everybody that's on the show, I've already got you guys on that list, so just let you know. And from here until the end of this part of the show, I won't be telling you that because I, get lost in whatever I'm talking about. Whatever I'm talking about. Because it is an extraordinary journey that we are all on, that we're going forward in this beautiful life. If you actually look at life, how it actually works in this amazing way, different things happen behind in the background. Yesterday I went live, right? I went live with another tarot card reader here on my channel, right, for an hour. And then after that I had an interview with a book club that interviewed me. It's going to go national. I think it's national. It's going to be publicized anyhow, but it was it's over there in India that I was interviewed, so it's kind of cool. So I had a big day yesterday. And I thought for sure, is my screen blurry to you guys? It's blurry to me. I thought for sure I was going to go do something else today. I had something else to go do, but you know what? I was too tired. I was too tired from yesterday. See, my dog agrees. Yeah, she does. And that's where I just surrender. I surrender to the journey. I surrender to what's so extraordinary about it already in the first place. And how things get lined up and get put into place at a certain time, a certain frame. Hey, Nine. Hey, I'm trying to record, Yeah, we got to bring her in. She wanted to run the show. So I'm always thankful and grateful for all you guys coming here to the show and to, have a place to come and to figure out what it is that we need to do to raise our vibes. Woo, 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 woo. That's right. Let the show go on, right? It's an extraordinary journey because we're all at different levels and different places within our lives of how we go forward within our journey, right? And sometimes we feel like we're supposed to be more forward than we have actually come, or maybe we feel like that we need to just chill back for a little bit because we made it too far forward too fast. I don't know, but to really look at everybody's journey through. If we look, because it's a really complex, we have a really complex life, right? And if we give ourselves that space in between to allow ourselves to grow. For whatever reason, like myself, I really was going to be somewhere else today. I had all intentions and all plans, but when my body didn't want to cooperate, I surrendered. Because I know I have choice, right? Like we all do. We all have choices to go ahead and go forward with something or not go forward with something. Like this year, I've really been kind of trying to figure out where am I going to go next? Where am I going to go next with my channel? Where am I going to go next with turning my coaching services into more vibrancy? So, yeah, I've been doing all of that. How about you? What have you been doing? What have you been doing in your extraordinary life? Have you been living with, of course, and myself, I'm in this connection, whether it's a soulmate connection or a twin flame connection, or it's just a connection, but it's an extraordinary connection. It's an extraordinary journey. It's this journey that's taken me into places that I never ever knew that I would ever go before, all because it's a journey that's not necessarily taught to us. It's not a journey that is like a 3D journey, but I created it into a 3D journey. I made it fun. I made it exciting. I made it out of passion. I made it out of desire. But not everybody felt that way. Not if they weren't looking through my eyes, they might not have felt that way. But maybe they woke up nowadays. Oh, I got an itch. What's the itch on the nose mean? There must be meaning something. Something's extraordinary about that itch on the nose, right? Oh. Yeah, where I was supposed to go today was where I would be actually connecting with other people, which would have been really, really neat. I just didn't have the strength, and sometimes we just have to give ourselves permission not to do something that we feel like we're supposed to go ahead and do, and it's not like I can recreate that moment. I think it'll be recreated again next month, so... because it sounds like something that's consistent, so I can go ahead and do it maybe next month. Let's see. I guess the reason why the extraordinary journey came up was because of the topic yesterday, which came up in the live, was we're talking about the twin flame journey, and we're talking about the soulmate journey, and it was like, not one journey isn't better than the other. One isn't, more higher than the other. Because to me, we're all equal, and we're all equal in one way or another. We're all equal, and how we come into this world and how we go away in this world, we're all equal. We all have this lifespan. We all have the breath that we breathe. We have, our body parts and the hair and how we function. It takes food and water for us to eat. I mean, that's all extraordinary in the first place. Is how is it that we are even developed? How is it that we're even created? How is it that we became this soul in the first place? And when we wake up and start looking at things more at a deeper level, that's what I would say is the connection. When we're talking about a soulmate connection or a twin flame connection, it's looking at your own internal self at a deeper level. The deeper level that allows you to heal more. It allows you to grow more. It allows you to see, Andrew got the wrench now. Andrew, you got the tool. Did you see that? Did you see who doesn't have the tool now? Yeah. Send a super sticker or priority highlighted text to move up and have priority on the placement on the list. That's true. And it's a super chat. Yeah. Even this journey for myself to growing the channel is, I've come so far, and I still desire for it to still be more solid than what it really is. Yeah, I have my desires too, but it's been an extraordinary journey to get to where I'm at. It takes time to learn how to post, when to post. It's not just creating a video, it's creating the video and getting the thumbnails and doing the hashtags and getting all the description written out right, and then the time that you post, and where you're going to post next. Are you just going to post on YouTube, or you're going to post on Instagram and Facebook? Which what I post over there on Instagram and Facebook is I let them know to come on over here to the live. Come on over, come on over, come on watch the show. That's what I'm always doing over there. And letting them know about yeah, letting them know about the book and everything. Just trying to get people to see that there's Miss Gypsy here, trying to flip your guys' story around to this better story, so we're actually operating from this higher vibrational story. In fact, I've been in the middle of the book club thing lately. It's like starting to get me to wake up that I have another book that I want to write that has to do about my journey. That's an extraordinary journey. It's like, if I were to tell you guys, I couldn't even tell you in one show. I don't even know if I could tell you in a whole month show about the whole journey, because it's been a beautiful journey. But I have it all documented, and it's time for me to take that documentation stuff of the journey to create a book from it. So might as well write another book, right? Why I'm waiting around to see what else I'm going to do next, right? And talking about a book, I did write a book. It wasn't last year, it was the year before, and it's over there on Amazon as an e-copy and a hard copy. And recently I just gone over there and brought the prices down because of Amazon, and because they're making the book and doing the processing for me. I could only bring the price down so far without them saying that's as low as you can go. So it's pretty much as low as it's going to allow me to bring the book without making the book a cheaper quality of a book, which I don't feel like I want to do, because it's just perfect the way it is. Okay, I want to show you the book commercial. I'll be right back. Woo, woo, woo. And it's commercial break time. And what's she going to talk about on her commercial? Yeah, what's she going to talk about? She's going to talk about, did you know that Cynthia Toet, she's an author. She wrote a book this year called Flipping Your Emotional Story Around to Better. Woo, 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 woo. Yes, that's the book that she wrote, and it is on Amazon. It is an ebook and a hard copy, whichever you prefer. Go over there right now and grab your copy right now to see what it's going to take to flip your emotional story around to better. Okay, back to the show now. So Andrew, is that a divine invitation or a divine intervention? And divine got in the middle of the way of the story, so we had to have an intervention come in to bring a new tool into the house. Yeah, I do appreciate the people that come in and really help me behind the scenes of my channel, that help, rather it's asking you guys to hit that like button. Make sure you guys hit that like button, because it makes all the difference in the world to YouTube, to rather where they're going to place my channel and how many people they're going to allow to come in and watch it or not watch it. It's all about placement. And making sure you guys are sharing the channel with somebody else that you believe that will benefit from the channel or from the messages that I gift when I'm giving the readings, or even for this first part of the show. I do believe some of the wording, that how I'm wording things back out to you guys, comes out in this unique, beautiful way. And so make sure you're sharing the channel to other people, to do anything it takes to help Miss Gypsy's channel grow. It's not just how many subscribers you have. It is how many subscribers you have, how much watch time you're getting, how often you're posting. It's a big journey. It's not something that you just get one video and it goes viral and then you become successful. I mean, it might be as simple as that, but I haven't figured that out. I've got over 1,000 videos right now. 1,000, wow. And that's dedication if you ever ask me. And let's see. What's so extraordinary today, I mean, today life has changed so much compared to what it used to be when our grandparents were around. I mean, we used to deal with cash, and now you hardly even see cash at all. It's all digital. Everything is a digital format. It's just so different. And to me, I kind of like the digital because I don't have to worry about where my cash is. I know right where it's at. And how we're able to communicate online. That to me, this is like a blessing in disguise, because when I was younger, some of the only people I ever got to talk to were the people that were in my hometown, and it was still limited. But now we have social media that we can go live and we can interact with people all across the world. What a blessing is that? It's extraordinary to be living in this timeline, in this place right now. As long as you're able to get past those emotional stories, those stories that create chaos in your life, if we are actually utilizing our mind in this higher vibrational frequency and flipping those stories around to this higher vibrancies, then life is so beautiful. It's such an amazing life that we're living right here, right now, in this present moment, even in the middle of chaos, when we're looking at things with a higher mindset, that you're allowing your mind to believe in its journey. You're allowing your mind to operate in this higher vibrancy. Get the book for yourself and a few more for a gift to help somebody. Yeah, flip their hidden story around to others. I actually have had many people. I've had college teachers read my book. A lot of my books I gifted out. So because I gifted it out, they can't go and leave a star, a 5-star in my rating, because I gifted so many books out. But I've had college teachers and high school teachers, and my daughter, which is, I mean, she's never made anything less than an A, and my dad and my brothers and lots of my friends, and Joe Vitale's read my book, but I gifted it to him too. And Lisa Winston, yeah, I gifted it to her too, yeah. And Summer Mistravik, I gifted it to her too. And so they can't go leave the 5-star. But the thing is I've gotten a lot of compliments back from them about the book, because I made it simple. It's an easy read, but I got to the point to what it is, how did we get stuck in this lower vibrational frequency? What am I talking about the emotional story? And I talk about that within the book, is how we got stuck into that lower vibrational story is because of how we've been trained for our minds to operate in we're looking for what's wrong. What haven't we done right? What do you need to correct? We're looking for the fault all the time. And I think we failed to look at, what have we done right? Let's look at that. Let's look at what we have done right. Yes, we've done this and this wrong, but let's look at what we've done right. Let's make that the top candidate. Let's let that be this first story we're looking at before we're looking at, what do we need to adjust it, to modify it, to fix it, to make it better. Even with myself and my show, I mean, because of where I want to be with it and where I'm at with it are two different stories. And if I want to be somewhere else than where I'm at with it, I have to allow myself to step back and give myself credit for what I have done to this present moment in time. And so I can give myself the room and the space to articulate what needs to be done next. Yeah, my nose is itching today. Somebody look that up. See what that means. Yeah, is there truth coming out or what? All right, so let's see the cards I drew today, which I love it when this happens, because it's all about living our life, living our dreams. Live from your passionate self. Live from that person that wants. There it goes again. I'm sorry, you guys. I don't know what's going on with the nose itching. And live from your passionate self. Allow that passion to be doing steering the vehicle, steering your ship, and keep believing in your dreams, no matter who says what, no matter how many doubts or insecurities that somebody may throw at you with your dreams. Please don't catch that. Keep believing in your dreams. It's so important, because that's the only way. Oh yes, that's right. We all live for our dreams. That's right. We live for our dreams. And always, always, always believe in your dreams. It's almost to say the same thing, but that's what I'm saying. I flip these cards out, and that's what it wants you guys to know, is to keep believing in your dreams. Keep believing in the person you are. Keep going after what it is that makes your heart go pitter patter. Keep going after the things that allow you to operate with the vibrancies. Go ahead and make your wishes. Make 3 wishes, because magic really does happen, because when we keep believing. That's 3 cards in a row about keep believing. Keep believing in what? Keep believing in your dreams, because they are so near. So it just amazes me how the cards do that. It's just how. I don't know. It just wants us to know to keep believing in our dreams, because our dreams is what gives us the momentum. It gives us the so the nose. I see you got rid of that real fast. The nose knows what. So the card of the day from the Love of Your Inner Goddess is you're a rock star. Yeah. Let's see what it says. I am a million different things at a million different times. I am me with no apology. Yeah. So let's see what the card has to say for the day. You may have a subconscious fear of being judged or becoming the target of jealousy that causes you to shy away from the limelight. Maybe. You may mistakenly believe that being in the spotlight means that you're supposed to be perfect or better than anyone else. Yeah, but we're not, Just because I'm here doesn't make me any better than you guys. I don't believe that I'm any better than the rest of you. I believe that we're all equal, okay? But maybe there's a part of me that believes that, but that's not true. I don't. I don't know. The nose knows divine truth, sniffing out the lower vibrations. Look at you. I love it. All right. You may mistakenly believe that being in the spotlight means that you're supposed to be perfect or better than anyone else. I know I just read it, but it must have needed reread twice, There is a higher purpose of standing apart from the crowd and being seen. Choose to accept the opportunity that makes you more visible to others, and trusting that you will shine your truth and integrity to make it positive and healing experience for yourself and for others too. Ooh. And let's see, the spiritual guidance of the card is there's a light in you that wants and needs to be seen. Yeah, in each of you, the light needs to be seen, and it wants to be seen. And a side of you that is bold and bright and unique. Yeah. Even if it's something different for you, and you aren't sure about how comfortable you're going to be in the center stage, sometimes there's a higher purpose for you being placed in the spotlight. Higher purpose in the spotlight. Being in the spotlight's not really that bad. But our fear can take us away from it, right? When we want to nurture that fear so we can feel okay getting in that spotlight. One purpose can be to develop self-awareness and self-confidence. Then you can rock your true self without having to tone it down, play it safe, or rein it in. You can become so comfortable in your own skin that you no longer hide your inner deep beauty. Maybe others will become less afraid to be themselves because you have shown them that being cool about being cool with who you are, refusing to be a stereotype by people with insignificant imagination. There's power in the freedom of not fitting in. You rather than someone else get to decide how you want to live your life, relish it, be creative with it. You are meant to be free to express yourself authentically and to be seen doing it. So claim your inner rock star and strut your soul stuff in this world right now. Let's strut it, baby. Let's do it. Let's be that person we're supposed to be. So let's see, and then so we have the, and then it gives us the homework. The homework is, it says, play some music that you can rock around to your lounge room in a park or at a beach or in a bedroom or in your private place or in your car or in even in a public place, however you feel it. Let yourself express you. Dance the way that you want to, meaning that you don't have to know exactly what step you're going to make. You just dance freely to what the body wants you to do. Extra points if you're not in a musical video. Sing as if you want. Challenge and love yourself enough to practice being completely you. You know, just surrender. It's just surrender to be that awesome, amazing person that we're really, truly meant to be. We don't have to fit in. We don't have to be like someone else. We don't have to try to craft ourselves to do something their way. What's most important for us to do it is to do it our way. So I will be ending this part of the show, and I will come back, and then I'll get into the chat and see what everybody's talking about there. And then I'll do the first reading is always for the collective. And then after that, we'll get into the other readings. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Whoa, I will. I'll be right back. I promise you guys. Let's see. What do we want to play here? Thank you so much for staying till the end, because it really helps with all those clock hours on the YouTube to get those 4,000 hours that I'm after to help build my subscription up and my time on YouTube. And I want you all to remember to live your love story today as if it's already here. I want you to live, let what you do and be the romance of your life. And live from your passionate self, because that's where love resides. Resides within ourselves. Let that love within ourselves be found, and let's radiate from that point of view. And if you'd like any coaching program, or if you'd like any tarot readings, that information is down below in the description. You can also go to my webpage, which actually gives you more detailed information about the coaching, and it gives you more detailed about the tarot readings. But if you want to go right to booking a call with me, then go to Vista Books and book it. And on the coaching part, you can get 15 minutes free call with me to see if the coaching call is perfect for you. Okay, see you on the next show. Thank you for being here. Bye-bye. Okay, hold on, everyone. I'm just getting your names in the chat. Cute baby. Woo, woo, woo. I love your name. All right, so, and everybody wants to be added to the list. Make sure you hit that like button. Hit it, hit it, hit it now. Let's see, Mike. Looks like blurry a little bit. That made me more blurry. There we go. All right, let's see here. There we go. All right. All right, that's where the list is right now, okay? All right, let's see what the cards have to say for the collective right now today. What's going on with the collective? What's going on? Let us know. We want to know. What's going on for the collective? Something's happening. Something's in movement. Something's happening faster than we know. It's in action. Something's in action. Oh, that's like we're operating from the childlike mind that we're not afraid. Don't be afraid to make that move. I mean, like I know in P.S. I know you're talking about being afraid. It's really not being afraid. It's making sure that we're making that step, trusting and believing in ourselves. Because when we put doubt and insecurity and all that into the mix, it brings a stagnant in it. It brings a stuckness into it. It brings the fear into it. And we truly cannot. We don't make our best move in fear, but then we make our best move by let's get out of the head. When the child goes outside and play, the child is not thinking about, is it okay if I pick up this rock and throw it at the tree? It's not thinking about it. It's just doing it, So making sure that we're making that forward movement without allowing the thought process to get in the way. So we can be operating from our centered self. So we're operating from our whole self. This is the center. See, we're operating from our centered self. That's where we get power from. Well, there is a divine masculine here. The divine masculine wants that divine feminine to be operating from passion and desire. He's on fire. He's checking her out. So the divine masculine is checking out how the divine feminine is actually operating from her power, from her centered self. That's what that divine masculine is doing. Yeah, and that makes that divine feminine full of joy, happiness, laughter, play. Yeah, exciting ways, exciting days. That when this movement is going forward, that we're not getting in our head, tripping up over it, that we're actually truly operating from our centered self. This is the excitement that it brings. It brings that confidence in. It brings that joy in. It brings that play in, because we're trusting in who? We're trusting in ourselves. We're trusting in the person that we're truly meant to be. We're not questioning ourselves. We're not wondering if we're good enough or not. We're trusting that, we are good enough to be in the position, in the spot that we're in at this moment, because we chose to hang around and look at the story a little bit differently than the way that we've been taught. Yeah, we've been choosing to be looking at these stories to look at. We're choosing to look at what stories differently. We're looking at these stories differently. These are the stories that took us down, that made us feel defeated, that made us feel less, and that made us feel not whole, that made us feel afraid, that put worry there, that took our strength away. The only way we get past that is to truly be operating without going into fear constantly, because then we're letting fear win. It is getting those thoughts crystal clear, allowing the masculine to be strong and solid with the thoughts that come forward, strong and solid in the person, the being that you are. You know that you're this wonderful being, but why do we question ourselves? When we question ourselves, it brings that that, it takes our strength away, just keep telling yourself, I'm awesome, I'm amazing. The Lord, the divine, the God will lead and guide me exactly to where I'm supposed to be. If there's a job I don't get, it's because I wasn't meant to be in that spot. Divine had something more powerful, more strength, something else for me. But, so we're not going into doubt or insecurity or lack or less than that, but we're going into trust. We're trusting in the process that divine has brought us here to live in this life, so we can be in balance with ourselves, so we can be balanced as our whole self, as this person that we're really meant to be. Yeah, operating from that higher frequency. And it is about making the choice, making the decision to not allowing fear to win, not allowing doubt to win, but allowing your higher vibrational frequency to win. Let ourselves be crystal clear what it is that we're after, no matter what comes at us. Don't allow those other thoughts to get in the way. Let's be crystal clear that we are worthy. You are worthy. You are special. You are unique. You are one of a kind. Whatever it is that you're supposed to go towards is going to be for you, because we're growing. This is the heart. We're learning how to get out of the pain in the heart, to bring the balance within. So we can balance from both our masculine self and our feminine self with a balance. Taking care of the pain that comes to us in our heart because of these stories that we feed ourselves. That you're not good enough? Who told you that? Why would you ever want to believe something like that? I know it came from somebody that meant something to you, but right now it's our time to take our power back. Let's claim our strength back. Let's be operating from love. Let's be operating from from the strength. This is being strong for who you are. Let's be operating from love. That's a soulmate. This is a twin flame soulmate. This could be, with taking the words out of it, this could be, you're operating from the divine masculine, the divine feminine within itself, in love with yourself so much that you're grounded within yourself, so you're not allowing this lower vibrational story to get in the way or rob your day, All right. And this is unconditional love. We got to unconditionally love the self. No matter what's going on in the background, we have to love ourselves even more. To stay grounded, to stay whole, to stay complete, we need to love the divine masculine and the divine feminine within ourselves. Love the purity of you. Love the all of you. To love all of you. When we truly love ourselves so much, what happens is there's nothing but love around us. Love will show up in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places that you never ever seen it before. And then when you get to that spot, you can look back at all the loving ways and how love is actually leading and guiding you. But you could see all the challenges, all the roads that you've taken to actually discover that self-love within yourself. Because this card has so much love. It has more love in it than any other card. It's because, we learned how to look at our challenges of our lives with love, knowing that every path that you've taken has gotten you to here. And the reason why it's gotten you to here is because you love yourself so much. That's where we start operating from passion and joy. That's when the movement comes in. That movement of your life comes forward, that playful movement, that exciting movement, because we're trusting in the journey. We're trusting in the process. We're trusting that life is working for us as we're working for ourselves, that it's bringing the love into our lives. Trusting that no matter how much love we give out, that we're trusting to make sure that we hold enough love for ourselves that it feels like we're sitting right in the middle of two palm trees all the time. Feeling that bliss, feeling that love from the palm tree, that you didn't give that part of you away. In fact, that is what allows you to shine. That's what allows you to radiate. That's what brings the best card in the deck forward, is when we truly learn how to love ourselves by doing the work, by surrendering to loving ourselves wholly and completely, not allowing somebody else to judge you or ridicule you or make you feel less than. It's like that's a crystal clear answer, but I would say probably many of you can't see it all that way, but that's changing. We're in the middle of changing that. We're in the middle of changing the love that we haven't been able to see for ourselves because we've gifted it out there to so many other people. We forgot to gift it to ourselves, but we're changing the way that we're thinking about things. We're choosing to love ourselves first. So we're choosing to put the thoughts of the love within ourselves first, so we're not letting anybody else or any other thing to disempower us, because we're operating from a loving self, because we're choosing to listen to our higher intuition. We're choosing to listen to ourselves in balance, being in balance with our emotional selves. We're choosing to allow our true shifts to come in from the hard work that we've done. Yeah, and a lot of that hard work felt like a tower moment taking place, shifting things up, moving things around to allow that balance to come in. Yeah, and a lot of those lower vibrational stories, they had to come in, but this tower moment came in to balance those lower vibrational feelings, those lower vibrational stories. Let's bring a balance within ourselves, within our lives, within our journey. So when this lower vibrational story, whether it's sadness, whether it's fear, whether it's insecurity, whether it's not feeling good enough, that we're bringing a balance to our soul. Because it's a divine calling for us to do that. It's a divine calling for us to go through this major rebirth and not allowing that lower vibrational feeling to be our baseline to where we go to. That lack, fear, not good enough, not whole enough, I'm confused, I'm uncertain, I'm putting my power that somebody else better than me. No, we're going to go through a rebirth and trusting that you are this awesome, amazing, beautiful soul that can find a balance within your own being by operating from this higher vibrational story, because we truly surrendered to divine. We surrendered to divine because divine is helping us lead and guide us out of this lower vibrational story. This story that brings toxicity into our lives. It's choosing to find a balance within ourselves, going through this rebirth, so we can allow this hidden love story to come out. This love story, it's right in the middle of the reading. Feeling truly connected to your soul and to a mate. Feeling completely in love with yourself and with someone else. And having nothing but love surround you. Being so grounded, so whole, so complete that you're able to operate and manage your life story and your day. And operating from love. From love being the center, the heart, loving that all of you, that all that comes around you is love. And it's like all of a sudden love is the team player here. Love conquers all. You guys understand that? Love conquers all. Love conquers fear. Love conquers insecurity. Love conquers confusion and uncertainty. For love the person that you already are right now, right here, today. Allow that rebirth to happen up. Happen up. Let that rebirth happen. Open up so we can truly love the being that we are meant to be and have our life surrounded with love. That's what I got. Perfect, perfect. So we got more people. I told you. You told me. What'd you tell me? Anita. I'll add you guys on the list. And all right. Okay, Paul G., it's your turn. Will you post your question, please? And Andrew, thank you for, really helping out there. I don't really expect you to stand for the whole show, but I really helped that beginning, I think that first 30 minutes, or first hour, really, it makes all the difference in the world. You're welcome. All right, so Paul G., are you in the house? All right, how about you, Andrew? You have a particular question, or you just want a reading, or just see what the cards have to say, or? Oh, thank you, Felicia. I believe it is. I believe that's why I'm here. I just keep pushing through all of my insecurities too. I do believe that the guidance that I have for you guys is so valuable. So, all right. So, Andrew, you're not going to post either? How about Felicia? Okay, Felicia, we're going to take you. I don't know where everybody else is at. I got a phone call. All right, Divine. I got a phone call from a company yesterday about a new job position, and I'm a highly qualified candidate. Am I a highly qualified candidate for them to get the offer? Thank you so much. Well, I believe that if you're getting a phone call, you're highly qualified. Let's see. So let's see. What do we need to hear? Definitely, you're highly qualified for you to even get the interview in the first place. That was a definite yes for that. So, what is it that Felicia needs? Okay, I will get you a tarot too. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I know that's got to be noisy. This deck is definitely wanting me to break it in more. All right, this is for Felicia. Yes, I'll be happy at least if it takes me to the interview. I think that you're going to get the interview, okay? I do see that you're you're a little nervous about it. It's like, and do I? I mean, this is the hidden, this is like, do I have it? Do I not? It's almost like the interview is giving you some nerves, which is okay, because the nerves are about going up the ladder. It's going up, taking the next step. This is about throwing down any thoughts that are in the way of that. Let's allow those any thoughts of insecurity out of the way, because truly, if you're meant to get the position, you will get it. Okay, if you don't get the position, that means that divine has led you to be here to help build your confidence up at getting a position or getting in line for that position, to help train you and to open you up. So I'm just not saying one way or another if you're getting it or not. I do get that you are going to be interviewed. Okay, this is the passion and the desire. This is what we want to come forward with when we go to an interview. We want to make sure we're going to the interview knowing what we know, not questioning what we don't know, but we go into the interview knowing what you are good at, knowing what it is that you're vibrant at. Yeah, laying down anything that's any negative thoughts. We want to make sure we're laying down those negative thoughts down there to give yourself the affirmation. The affirmation is to create your own affirmations. That's what this card is creating some affirmations that, the affirmations is, hey, this is who I am. This is what I qualify for. This is what I know I'm good at. And if you see something in those statements that you're coming up with that, that you're thinking that you're not good at something, I want you to pull yourself away from that, because anything that you're not good at or you don't know, you will be capable of learning. I mean, that was one of my things that I would say at an interview. Anything that I don't already know, that I'm not already trained to, that I learn really fast, I pick up on it really easy. And that was really a good statement. But so when you go into the interview, making sure that passion and the desire that you have, that's the passion and desire. This is what, hold on, let me change the lighting here. This is the passion, this is the desire, this is what we want them to see when you go to the interview, okay? So yeah, so you're the queen, you're the one you're going in there with a mature, clear thoughts. Your thoughts are in order. Even though you're going in with this kind of passion, because we're new and we're, it's exciting. But we're going in with crystal clear. The maturity of the thought process is clear, that we're not worried. We're not going in there worried if you're going to get the job or not. You're going in there wanting to show them what you're made of and what you can do and what you're capable of doing, and be crystal clear with that. Yeah, and that is the infinity symbol there, that because that's what we're going towards. We're going towards the completion. You look at, you're dressed up, you're ready to go up the ladder, you're ready to get into this cycle. This cycle that you're feeling that passion. You're operating from that passion itself, and you're going in crystal clear with what it is that you do know. And you're not going in with fear. You're not going, if the fear it's the fear of that, it's an exciting fear, not a dreadful fear, okay? Mm-hmm. And it is that with the hanging around, this is the hangman to me is always hanging around looking at something differently, making sure that we're looking at as this is a brand new beginning. This is rewarding. This is something that divine is offering you. Divine is offering you this gift as the interview. Just keep loving the person that you are, making sure that, you know, we want to go forward with that loving feeling. Yeah, I was going to say, keep going forward as if you already got the position, because this is divine. Divine says, hey, I got an offering, this brand new offering. It's something that's unique. It's something that's shiny. And keep loving the person that you are, pouring that love into yourself, knowing that you're this awesome, amazing, radiant person, that you're going to be interviewed for the job. But look at this, shows me the Ten of Pentacles is getting the job. And this is being on top of the world because you're feeling victorious because you got the job, you know. So I see you even getting the job. Getting goosebumps over that. That's what I got for you, Felicia. Yeah, that's, go in with that feeling. Go in with the feeling that you got this. Leave. If you have fear, let the fear be that the fear is of success, not of failure, you know. And whichever way it is to be even though the cards are cards are showing me that you're getting the job, okay? But just in case, I always like to leave a little room in there. If for some reason you didn't, I want you to be okay with the process. Just because divine is leading you and guiding you down this way. And I'm not trying to bring fear back in. What I'm trying to do is for you to be solid and secure with yourself at moving forward. That divine has led you and guide you to go to this door, to have this door open, for that interview to happen, for this job to take place. That you're going in there, I want you to put on that outfit that you already got the job. Go in there with that attitude, because that's what gets you the job. Not fear. Fear doesn't get you the job. Going in with the attitude that I don't know if I'm good enough, that doesn't get you the job. What gets you the job is going in there like, I already got it. I know I already got it, but not being cocky about it. But, you know, I already got it. I'm going to show them my value. I'm going to show them my skills. I'm going to let them know who I am and why it is that I'm their candidate. I'm going to let them know why I'm the one that they're going to hire. Go in with that attitude. That's what gets you the job. Okay? Yeah, you can do it. You got this, girlfriend. I mean, you got the power to do it. Just keep putting it in there that you already got the job. You know, when you go in there, walk in there shining, you know. You're welcome. And did I miss you, Rip and Deep? Did I miss you at putting you on the list earlier? I did, huh? All right. Well, that just gives you number 11, so, you know, I think, wait a minute. Yeah. You're not added, Rip and Deep. It was an innocent mistake. It's divine working, not divine timing in the chat. That's divine. That's source working in the background. Wanted to give you number 11. Yeah, wanted you to have number 11. So. All right, so Pamela, are you here? All right, and did I not get you on the list too? I must be. What happened here? Hold on. Oh, I have it. I get it. I have a knit eye and a vid eye. There we go. That's it. Now it should be. All right, so Pamela, are you not here? So, oh, Pamela, I see it. Never mind, you are here. Oh, tell us, Miss Ship's got to open her eyes today. Yeah, Felicia, you got this. That was good reading, actually, because this is, trusting in your intuition, and what's not seen is everything came forward as a good thing. What wasn't seen is that you got this. All right. All right. Is there anything my higher self wants to tell me in regards to E and I at this time for our highest good? What do I need to know about this? All right, for Pamela, wants to know for her highest good what divine source wants to tell her about E and her at this time. Oh, look at that's a soulmate connection. That's two being together. It's divinely crafted, divinely in order. Mm-hmm. Okay, but what does Pamela need to know about this connection between E and Pamela? What is the Wheel of Fortune? That's change. Change is always something better. To me, with this card, something more grounded, more whole, more complete, more sweet, mm-hmm. more rewarding, more passion, more desire. Mm-hmm. And it's like the map is being laid out. Let's check out the map. Let's see which direction the map wants to take us with the infinity symbol that it's forever going on and on. The map wants to make sure that we're making sure that any of the thoughts that not believing in the process, not believing in the journey, those thoughts need to be making sure that we're constantly cleaning them up so we can keep the connection that we got going. This is what we're keeping. This is what we're disposing of. This is what we're keeping, and if we have any lower vibrational stories that coming in, making sure that we're cleaning them up. That's crystal clear. That's what you need to know. Anything else? For, right now, it is really about us getting stronger so we can roar this bigger roar, so we can allow that lion within to be operating with strength, with courage, with no fear. There's no fear. The lion don't have any fear. If the lion has any fear, you do not see the lion's fear. They're strong. They're ready to make that forward movement. And it's about unconditional love. This is the unconditional love with the two of you guys going on. This is about you two being together. This is about bringing passion and desire forward. This is about you guys still trying, divine still trying to lay things out for this infinity, for you guys to come together. It is truly about making sure that any lower vibrational thought that gets in the middle of the two of you, making sure that is cleaned up. That is crystal clear with that answer right there. The journey is definitely bringing you strength for this unconditional love story going on between the two of you. Oh, you're having weather issues there with the internet connection? All right, Andrew. Well, thanks for being here. I really appreciate you. I know that divine's on your side. Divine's on your side at to bringing you guys together, bringing the story forward as you are waiting for it to happen. It's divine is out there doing its turbulence things for it to happen. To know that there's some teamwork going on. The teamwork is you. The teamwork is coming from divine, is what I'm getting. And keep doing the work that you're doing right now. Keep putting your energy in the same direction that you're going. Putting your energy into things that are growing and blooming and expanding. Yes, keep putting your energy into things that are definitely working. And that's the chariot, meaning that, something's coming quick. Something's coming quick. What's coming quick is where. To me, this chariot, she's aiming the arrow at the heart, She's only after the love story, We're only after the love, right? And then the Hierophant is, this is what you're aiming for, is your wishes and dreams coming true. And the Hierophant is only bringing the wishes and dreams, like the connection here between the two of you is a wish and a dream from divine. It's a connection from divine that's happening. As you're wishing and dreaming, it's like you're aiming for that wish and dream to come forward. Anything else? I know it seemed like a long journey because we give out so much of our love, but making sure that you continue on loving yourself through the process, through the journey, because the journey actually allows us to become more solid, more grounded, more whole, more complete in our journey. And that's where, even this connection, it's solid, so just, that's what you need to know at the moment. Just keep believing. There's only a little bit of stuff, when the thoughts come up, making sure that you're not allowing those thoughts to rule the show, which to me, you're doing a lot of good work. I mean, that's the only card in here that shows any kind of struggle. Well, maybe both of those are a little bit, but that both has to do with the emotional self, and it is our job to take our emotional story and flip it around to a story that actually truly is working for us and not against us. All right, thank you, Andrew, for being here and helping out. I really appreciate that. So you're so welcome, Pamela. All right, next we got Karita. Remember, you guys must be present to get your reading, okay? All right, so let's see. Now, how about summon? So you're missing your partner and you want to know if they're missing you. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Karita, you're just going to have to wait just a moment because now I'm on summon. You can post your question right after summon, okay? Right after summon. All right, thank you. What are his feelings for you today? What are his feelings for you today? What are his feelings for you today? I think he's missing you too. What are his feelings for you today? What are his feelings? Like there's this key that's been given. It's like they're getting this key, realizing how centered of a person you are. They're kind of feeling a little guilty about something. They're feeling guilty about maybe making you feel sad about something. They're being a little impatient too about, you know, whatever this is that's going on. Why ever you guys impatient about whatever it's going to take for you guys to figure this out, probably. And they're impatient about whatever it is they're confused about. So something happened, I'm not sure what happened, but brought in a state of confusion that makes them feel guilty about making them feel, you feel sad, but they realize that you're the key, you're the solution, you know, you're that, you know. So, yeah, I think that they're missing you too. I really do see them missing you. They have instincts for you. Let's see what needs to be done. What needs to be done? I know that they got to go with these are lower emotional feelings that are operating in them right now. Your instincts are probably picking up on them to miss. You guys are missing each other. Yeah, so right now he's like, I would say he's on a quest to figure out what he's going to do with these feelings or whatever happened between the two of you. He's definitely trying to get out of this feeling of displacency. He's praying. He's praying. To bring a balance within, so it's not painful. Trying to bring a balance forward. Well, you're crying because, you know, it is, when we're in separation like that with someone that we love, you know, we could be picking up their tears. Let's see. Are you crying because they are sad and feeling guilty? Are you crying because of your own pain and suffering? Okay. So you're crying because you're missing them. Are you crying because of something are you crying because of, let's see. The tears, are they from him? No. Are the tears something from you? Yes. Are the tears from the rejection from him? No. Are the tears from something that's happened to you at some time in your life? Yes. Are the tears something that we see? Why? No. Are the tears something, can we see, can you show us what the tears are from? Okay, will you show me? The tears are from a childhood past. Something. I'm thinking that you guys not being together at this moment is generating tears. I know it's not really from this, though. The tears are coming from something else. Says the tears are coming from a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. The highest priest wants you to listen to your intuition and have patience and consider carefully what you want before making a decision on what to do with the relationship. I think the relationship's in the middle of, there's things that's going on with them at the moment that need to be worked out. That's why you need to have patience and not to have the false sense of entrapment by something's not working the way it's supposed to, because things are working exactly the way that they're supposed to. I'm trying to find out what the tears are. Okay. What it says is, like right now, while you guys are not together, to maybe give some of your love, not necessarily loving as in a relationship, but give some love to somebody else that's less fortunate, like even like me, that I'm here when I'm helping you guys is a form of love that I'm gifting to you guys while I'm here, is to help bring a balance within. Because when you actually start giving something or someone else some TLC that they need, that TLC, it brings this happiness within. It makes a positive change within our aura. It makes a positive change within our vibration, and it brings that change. It allows us. It puts us back onto the right path. When I'm asking the question about the tears are definitely being guided, because out of 4 cards that I asked about the tears, 3 of them are from higher arcana, so that's divine. Divine is bringing those tears out of you, so you can really say, hey, let me refocus my attention and let me see who here in my surrounding area needs some TLC from me that I can give to them to make them feel better. Because when we're making somebody else feel better, it does make us feel better. And that's what I have for you, Summon. Okay. All right. So you were separated for 3 years. Yeah, it is. It's it's a journey. It is a journey. Making sure that, we're holding true to ourselves, that we're holding, we're loving ourselves in the middle of this process, trusting that this love that we have for these other people that are not in our lives, is that love we have for them is there for a reason. And to learn how to love ourselves even more than the ones that we're loving out there. All right. So, man, I would just find something that you know how to do, that you are giving love to another person, place, or thing that actually needs it. Rather it's a garden, rather it's a child, rather it's someone that needs to learn something from you. Just sometimes even a smile can make a difference in somebody else's life. Okay, what will happen next between and these? Well, what's going to happen next between the two of you? Messages, and you want to know messages. Okay. Come here. And what's going to happen next is unity. All right, yeah. Traditional viewpoints or methods. Spiritual organizations seek out mentors and like-minded friends. But unity, that's me. Unity is, coming together. So that's what it says, coming together. And that's the era night. The era night is somebody coming forward with their clear decision, events that occur at a great speed. So it's take time to carefully review our options and create a solution. And then we got the moon, important psychic insights, events beyond the scene. Release fear that holds you back. And we got four cards for you. Good, Paul! Yay! Now I'm doing better. Yeah. So, Karita, it is this. You have four cards on the table. 4 out of 4 cards, we have 3 of the higher arcana. Now, the higher arcana, so that means divine is working for you in your favor. And you have a clear message that's coming through. It is unity, about you guys coming together. What is not seen, you can't see it, but I want you to listen to your intuitive self, because, we don't want the fear to be holding you back. And then the strength card is, great inner strength. Release any harsh judgment and make sure you have forgiveness and compassion. Okay, you want to hear what they have to say? If they had anything to say to you at this moment of time, this day, what would they have to say? All right, hold on, let's see. You know what, Paul? We all it's all good. This is a divine's timing. See, my dog agreed. I don't know if you heard it, but it's all divinely guided. It's all divinely timed. And everybody on this channel knows that Paul has priority anyhow. and we do. Nobody holds any grudges against you. I'll just let you know that we all love you very much, dearly. And the message that's coming for you: I left you behind before you could leave me. I bet. All right, this is for Katrina. Yeah, so this is the message coming from him, okay? And it says the timing just wasn't right for us. That's why they left, And I regret lying to you. Woo, woo, woo. We're telling some secrets, but they do look for you everywhere. That means they're open to this this unity coming together. Just being near you intoxicates me. Being near you, intoxicating that. That's probably why they left you before you could leave them. Because the intoxication, it doesn't have anything to do with anything besides the fact that when they're near you, they feel intoxicated in a good way. I mean, it's an exciting feeling that they never felt with anyone else. And anything else, I wish I could take back my words. I wish they could take back these words, the things that they've lied to you about, or they never told you about, or something that they never confessed to you about. They wish that they could take that back and really come out and tell you the truth. But earlier in the relationship, the timing just quite wasn't right for you, but that you are on their mind all the time. With them looking for you everywhere, you're on their mind all the time, and they probably have some really intense sexual desires. That's what that is, very intense sexual desires of you, meaning that they're, it's an erosion that I am so attracted to you, and that's what I got. You're so welcome. Yeah. Yeah, we're all good with you, Paul, all the time, every day. All right, next is P.S. Are you in the house? Let me get the name spelled out right. Ooh, high vibe, that's right. We're high vibing it. Keeping those vibes high, that's right. Yeah, I had somewhere I was supposed to be today and I didn't go, so because I was too tired. Yeah, but I surrender to what Divine says. If you're too tired, Miss Gypsy, don't go. Because I did a lot yesterday. I actually had an interview with someone else on my channel, and then 2 hours later I had an interview with someone over there in India that's promoting me on their site about my book. Yeah. And then after that, I don't know, sometimes we give so much of our strength out, it like wears us down. And I mean, it's not really wearing us down, it's like I get this thing that just tells me take time out for a moment so I can allow the energy to process through. So so today I was supposed to go do something, which was to meet up with a bunch of people that were, it was actually to promote myself even in a higher way, and it was like I just chose not to, and so I'm gonna keep my vibes high. I probably would have been okay there, but I finally just surrendered and said I'm gonna do what Miss Gypsy needs to do. All right, cute baby, are you here? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Justin popped in a couple weeks ago. I remember Justin from, I think that was back in, it was a time when someone I knew went to Florida. Did they go to Florida? Yeah, they went to Florida. Yeah, that's when Justin came in. Oh, cute baby, you're here. Current feelings of my person, Cancer, towards you. Okay, current feelings. Let's see. Let's get his cards here. All right, cute babies. The current feelings of your Cancer person toward you. What's the cute feelings? Cute baby. Current feelings. Yeah. Well, they're going through some challenging times right now. They might be blocking you for a little bit. But we want to know because they're releasing themselves. They're releasing themselves from old generational pain. Well, that's not the question I asked. I want to know what their feelings are about you. Whether they got themselves blocked because of something that they're going through. But Divine wants you to trust that that's exactly what's going on with that Cancer person of yours. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so it is our job to choose the battles we got going within, but trust that this person, if they're actually, they want to keep your energy away while they're going through this healing process so they can really free themselves. So when they free themselves, they can actually manifest you back into your life, This is about trusting the process, trusting the thought process. This is the trusting the battle within. It's are we gonna go, well, they're blocking me, so. But I wouldn't say that. I think that they're going through like a dark night of the soul, healing some lower vibrational feelings that are generational deep, so they can truly manifest what it is that they want in their lives, which is actually allowing you to be stronger in the meantime. Stronger at it's when this one that we like so much isn't coming forward, that they've got this energy blocked because of some healing that's going on. It does allow us to get stronger as a being, so the balance between the two of you can happen. All right, anything else? They do simply love you. Anything else for the Cancer and cute baby? Make sure that anytime you get any sadness that's coming up about your guys' connection, that seems like you guys are not together at this moment. But remember, if you ever have any sadness about it, just go ahead and allow yourself to raise above this lower frequency to allow the light to shine within you, because there is definitely love in this picture, and it is about love coming together. But how it comes together, it's coming together in a balanced format. It's it's not out of excitement. It's not out of fear. Well, when I mean excitement, meaning that it's so exciting that you don't allow it to happen. It's not from the intoxicating excitement, but it's coming from this loving excitement. For my new book, and God bless you and good luck, and for the author journey, thank you. Well, you got my book, so I delivered it to you one day. You're actually in my book. For the things that you don't know. That inspired me. That's a message I got for your cute baby is, making sure that you are allowing yourself to trust in the process. And when any kind of the lower vibrational feelings, sadness, not worthy enough or anything comes through, allowing your light to come up above that, so it strengthens that person that you are, to allow the balance to come within, because there is love between the two of you just right now. I think they're going through a healing process. Okay? All right. What I got? And that says, touch a pink cabin. That's what it said, right? That's a pink cabin. Pink wooden cabin. That's got palm trees around it. All right, next is, I told you. What'd you tell me? It's your turn to post. That's what I told you. All right, I told you. Post your question. That's what I told you. Post your question. right, so let's see. How about Nidai? Nidai, are you here? Um, you're so welcome, cute baby. Keep being cute. What, Nai? What? What, baby? What's going on, Nai? What's going on? Hmm? Okay, how about Rip and Deep? How about you? Are you here? Everybody's tired of Miss Gypsy. They're going off to other channels, I guess. No, don't think that way, Miss Gypsy. Madam, according to you, what is the difference between spirituality and mindfulness, or both are the same thing? Guess I never really thought about it. I let's see. I do believe our mind has a lot to do with how we feel, and I believe our spiritual self comes when we can stop the process of the mind. When I'm spiritually in alignment, it's not because I'm thinking about things, I'm just doing them. And when the mind, with the mindfulness, the mind is, I think it's a critical tool for ourselves to be living in a higher vibrational frequency, to live in our high vibe life, because it's our mind that can take us under and it can raise us up. And the only reason why I say that is because with myself, that I suffered for fibromyalgia for 15 years, and how I actually truly got out of the condition was through my mindset, not because of anything else. It was this, anytime I was telling myself that, that I believed in somebody else's story being true as being my story when it wasn't, then I would feel less than. And when I would start flipping my story around to what was true and vibrant to me, that was my mind helping me heal my body. The spiritual self, I don't think it's a mind thought. I think it's when we're not really in thought. So we're allowing spirituality to actually take the lead, to do what it's saying. Like when I'm talking to you about when I go out driving and I get all these numbers and I get all these signs and how they, I mean, even conversations that happen in my car, where the conversations, when I'm listening to the conversation, how if I take that piece of the conversation and put it into I'm going, it's like they're talking to me as if my hidden love story was real and alive, which it is, but it was real and alive in the present moment. It's like that's a spiritual that's speaking to me through me, and it's not a mind set or mind process. The only thing about the mindset is I opened up my mind to accept the messages from divine that brings in this spiritual way of life. So I don't know that they're really connected, besides the fact that the mind needs to be quiet for the spirituality to really come into brace. I mean, I'm just making this up as you're asking the question, so isn't the way it goes, right? I don't have to look it up. I don't have to go figure out what the definition is supposed to be. That's, kind of like, because if the mind is thinking all the time, then what happens is, how do we allow spirit in? Because spirit isn't a thought. Okay, let's see who's next. So it's just two people in the chat. Must be me and Paul. Well, we're going to see. And sometimes I say that and then everybody starts popping in. So, how about, I already asked, so did I? Are you here? All right, so you'd like to know what's happening for you in April, opportunities or anything. So, let's see. For Vidai for the month of April. What's going on for Vidai in the month of April? Release. Release any state of boredom, release any ideas of thinking that you're missing out on anything, release any lower vibrational feelings is what I would say. It's almost, let's see, what's going on here. It's time to move forward, time to put some wings on, time to take off the old outfit so you can truly embrace the world. So actually, April is actually a really good month. It is a month that you're actually really learning how to release some disencouragement or some boredom, or you're trying to make it past some lower vibrational stories that are going on. I see that April's going to be a month that you're actually taking off those old outfits, those ones that aren't working, that we're taking them and we're putting them off to the side to be feeling on top of the world, because that was the card here. It's a job well done. The job well done that's bringing joy and happiness and gratefulness, and it brings a new path forward to you. So April's actually a good month, the good month to releasing old ways that are not working for you, to bring in this passionate self into what it is that you've been trying to seek. It's like all of a sudden shows up for you. All right, so anything else for Vidai? Yeah, so you're actually going to feel more grounded, more whole, more complete, that you're going to and you're going to feel like you have more time on your hands to be able to deal with any kind of challenging situations, because you're going to understand something a little bit more. I think it's a good month for you to become, like, you're going to be becoming more centered to the being that you truly are. Finding peace and abundance all in that month, where you're having a happy home life and feeling that you're feeling successfully, that you're feeling complete, it's almost like you feel like you completed a project, but the project is your inner self that you've been working on, and it's like all of a sudden it's like you have this growth that happens. So it's like we're in spring, and that spring, it's like you feel that blossom that blossoms up. Yeah. So I just release the energy from that situation. Release the energy as if it's moving slow for a reason, okay? But we need to release the energy as if something's not happening. Release the energy of feeling like you missed out on something, releasing the energy of disencouragement, you know. To know sometimes things move a little bit slower to put the pieces together in the right spot. But it's supposed to be a month that you actually feel contentment within, that you're going to feel the peace, you're going to feel the abundance, you're going to feel happy, you know. You're going to feel like you finally completed something, even though it feels like it's slow right now. I understand what that slow feeling feels like. But sometimes it's a matter of just giving it that space in between for some kind of growth to actually truly take place. So I would say things will get better for you by the end of April, okay? With your energy flow going on there, okay? All right, and Crystal, let's see. All right, just go ahead and post your question. Well, I guess I got C-Gel, I guess. You're so welcome, did I? Hold on, Crystal, let me see. I got C-Gel first. All right, so Paul, I'm going to take Crystal, and then I'll take you, Paul, okay? Okay, Crystal, you go ahead and post your question. Does my neighbor I saw tonight interest in, oh, you want to know if they're interested in you? Okay. All right. The neighbor that you saw tonight, does that neighbor have an interest for you? That neighbor you saw tonight, does that neighbor have an interest in you? Does that neighbor that you saw tonight have an interest in you? They're thinking about you. Yeah, they are thinking about you. Yeah, what are they thinking? They're thinking they want to come over there and tell you how much they're thinking about you. Yeah, they're thinking about you. Yeah, they're thinking that you're a pot of gold, that you're the mine. They're thinking some high value. They're thinking worthy thoughts of you. They're thinking of you as being valuable. That's just, this is them thinking. They're thinking with a balance. They're thinking with their thoughts. This is about thinking about, coming forward. Making a forward movement because they see the worth and the value in you. Mm-hmm. Anything else you want me to tell you? What else would you like me to tell Crystal about this neighbor? What else would you like me to tell Crystal about this neighbor? Yeah, look, are they thinking about you? That's a Queen and King of Pentacles. They're meant to be together. Yeah, they're thinking about you, and they're thinking about you. Yeah, they're definitely thinking about you. It's like they're thinking about you guys belong together. That's what they're thinking. Yeah, I'm thinking of him too. Yeah, you guys are thinking of each other. Look at that. You got a smile on your face. Woo, 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 woo. He's got a smile on his face too, Thinking about, ooh, look what I just found there. But he is thinking. See, he's thinking. But what's he thinking? He's thinking about bringing that forward, coming forward, with the thought process. And he wants to do it in balance. There's the balancing going on there. Anything else? Yeah, there's things that you can't see, but, they think they look at you like being the star. Maybe you don't feel like you're worthy enough, but they think that you are. They feel like that you guys would be bring in like an equal give and take relationship. And you're going, well, my heart's on fire, and I'm operating from passion. I'm operating from desire. That's you. So this is just some underlying energy, maybe. They think of you as the star, like a wish, a dream coming true that maybe you don't see, because maybe you don't see the value in yourself enough or something. But then Divine's showing me that you guys are equal, that's the equal, that you guys have a balance. And it's showing me that your heart has passion for this person. It's on fire. It says, yeah, baby, let me know. Yes, I want a balancing relationship. Yeah, that's what they want too. They want a relationship that's going to be in balance with itself, right? Anything else? Anything else that Crystal needs to know? I have been going through some changes in my life, hard to adjust sometimes. I know, I think we all are. I tell you, I'm telling you. And sometimes I feel like I just got out of the dryer. Can't you tell? I went in the wash machine and then in the dryer, and I feel all beat up now. Yeah, I get it though. I understand. So, that would be this feeling, it's something we can't see the value in ourselves. This is what you can't see the value in yourself. But the thing is that you guys have an equal give and take, and you do have passion for this person. It's like your heart's on fire over them. Anything else for Crystal? Anything. Yeah. Anything else for Crystal? Oh, making sure that while you're alone, making sure you're loving the self. We gotta love ourselves, love the beauty we are, because when we're loving ourselves, that's what attracts the people towards us, is because we're loving ourselves so much that this is being, while you're by yourself, making sure you're loving that person that you are. That's what makes us those attractor factors, by loving that soul that you are. Making sure that, this is unconditionally loving yourself. When you look in that mirror, that you're telling yourself, I love you. I love me. I love this me. I love this beautiful soul. I really am. Making sure that allowing that frequency to get into your vibration. So we can be operating with that childlike mind again. The child's not thinking about the story. The child is relaxing. The child's in peace. The child is in harmony. The child is willing to allow this connection to take place. Yeah, that's this connection to take place, a solid connection. See, the child's allowing the connection to take place so it can be solid and grounded and whole and complete. I've been practicing that lately, taking care of myself first. Funny how these cards can be so accurate. It is funny, and it is important for us to take care of ourselves first. We cannot be in love with somebody else more than we love ourselves. So the more we love ourselves, the more we're able to love another. And that's the type of person we want to attract into our lives anyhow. The love that you want to give yourself is the love that you would give a child. What type of love would we give that baby? We would give that baby the unconditional love. We give that baby so much love. That's how much love we need to give ourselves as adults. so we can be grounded, so we can feel secure. Nothing's going to knock us over. Because why? Because we gave ourselves that love. Nobody can come up to us and say, I don't like you, or whatever. They can't say anything nasty, anything to disrupt your journey. Because why? Because you love your soul to the purest love that there is. There's no way they can knock you down or knock you under. That's why self-love is so important. And that's why I'm always talking about self-love, is so we can actually heal the pains in our past, so we can actually be celebrating our life in our now and our future. It's so perfect, huh? I love it. I love it. That's what I have for you, Crystal. So you guys are thinking about each other. He wants to tell you, but he wants to make sure it's, it's balanced. And in the meantime, the most important thing for you to work on, my dear, is that self-love. Loving yourself even more. Loving yourself as much as if you were the mother to the child. You're the mother to the child within. So you can feel that groundedness. So it doesn't matter what anybody says or does. They cannot knock you over. You're so welcome. All right. Let's see. Who's here now? Paul, are you still here? Are you wanting a reading tonight? Everything you mentioned about self-love is definitely true, and thank you so much. I feel like I needed to hear it tonight. You're so welcome, Crystal. I'm happy to be here to help solidify the deal. to make sure that you're, it's giving you a foundation to stand on. It's confirming it, right? Thank you for your insights on spirituality and mindfulness. You're so welcome, Paul. That was just my insight. You're going to go use it now? You're going to go tell everybody else how I feel? Oh, no, you're going to do it in your words. Okay, that's perfect. I want you to use your words. Yeah. You have a good night and morning, sending you lots of love. Oh, thank you so much, Crystal. I really appreciate you coming into the channel and saying hi. All right, so let's see. No, madam, today I'm not having any question. All right. So... All right, anybody else there that hasn't gotten a reading? If nobody speaks up, I got 2 readings that I still need to do. One is for the Pisces, and the other one is for Sagittarius. So if you guys don't speak up, I'm going to do Pisces and then Sagittarius while I'm live. Yeah, and then I'm going to take them and I'm going to redistribute them out for my April reading. Yeah. Might as well get 2 things done. Oh, divine timing. You want one? You want a reading tonight? I forgot about you. I thought you left the house. The cat's out of the bag, out of the box. You coming out of hiding, divine? Thank you for adding me on the list. I'm grateful for you forever. Aw, you're always welcome, Paul. Divine timing. Divine, you're stalking now? You peeping in on the show? Is that what you're doing, Divine? Alright, so I got my glasses too, folks. All right, now we're in. Now we're in. We're in like Flint. I don't know where my heart glasses got left in Northern California. I'll have to go back there. Just a general reading for Divine. Okay, general reading for Divine. What's the cards have to say for Divine? Divine Timing wants a general reading. Let's see what cards have to say for Divine. Yeah, let's get, hey, Divine's operating from his passionate self, from his desired self. He's being grounded, he's being whole, he's being complete. Yeah, nobody's going to knock over Divine now. Yeah, but his emotions have been knocked over. Yeah, he's been pouring out some emotional self, so he can go up the ladder, go up the stairs. Let's see what else the cards had to say. Yeah, whatever these emotions were that, is bringing the thought process into the picture, so your thoughts are solid, so your thoughts are in alignment, so your thoughts are in balance. You got a lot of masculine energy going on in your reading, this masculine, this is feminine, masculine. So the feminine self might have gotten heartbroken, or not necessarily heartbroken, but had much of emotions run through you lately, and but the masculine self is learning how to balance that feminine self within you. Yeah, oh yeah, I did say something about a heartbreak. There it is. Yeah, that's what this emotions is. It's something, how maybe it's the love that you have so much greatly for others, and how, it keeps knocking over, how all the love that you're giving out keeps getting poured out, and it's like maybe that's what we're trying to figure out. How can I find a balance in the middle of all this rejection that happens? Or it not has to be them rejecting, it's maybe we're rejecting too. It's like, it's not the whole cup. We want the whole cup filled. Yeah, because you want to be operating from that passionate self, that you want to be up on that stage, and you want that light to be shining. and so you can feel on top of the world. Have that feeling of feeling on top of the world. Having that feeling of being on top of the world and in love. You're wanting that love in your life. That sun to shine with joy and happiness. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, cool. Gotta play it cool, man. I got some cool things. Got some cool stuff going on. All right, so Divine Timing, this is you operating from your passionate self. And you also got your thoughts in order. The thoughts are balancing out any of the lower emotional feelings, because you're wanting to make sure you stay grounded and whole and complete. It does have to do with some kind of heart pains that have happened in the past, that you're actually learning how to grow and stand above that, so that light is shining on you, so you're feeling on top of the world, so you can have that passion, that love that you have, that cup. That's the Knight of Cup, that the love, there's so much love pouring out of that cup, so it brings that sun into your life. That's the happiest card in the deck, to bring what? To bring the joy and the happiness and the laughter and play into your life. So you're actually feeling all the abundance of all the love everywhere around you, that everything that has happened, see these cups here, you poured out the cups that didn't feel good and replaced them with so much love. So there's 8 cups there. Now we got 9 cups. We took all those cups and poured out what wasn't working for us, and we filled them up with unconditional love. Now we have 9 cups, because we're loving ourselves first. That's how we allow that sun to come out, and to allow us to operate from joy and happiness and peace and harmony. Yeah, there we got, just for you, Divine, taking care of your heart. It's in repair. Oh, and it's coming in fast with some crystal clear information. where the divine feminine was becoming whole and complete from because that divine feminine was able to look at all those toxic situations and bring a balance to them. Yeah. Look at that. CB, ooh. Hey, CB, I don't think anybody's waiting for a reading, so I think we're all caught up. If you want to post your question, well, you can just come on in and just step in the front door and get a reading right here, right now, today. You didn't even have to wait no 2 hours. You knew it, divine. Yeah. Here, we got a general for Paul. We're going to do a general for Paul, yeah. Paul don't want to read him today. We're going to get a general for Paul anyhow. All right, CB. CB wants a general. Okay, CB getting a general. Here's the CB. CB's heart's on fire, operating with passion, operating with desire. The divine masculine going on. I want to make sure it's in balance. I want my emotional self to be in balance. I want my love to be in balance. Yeah, you're creating the magic within your journey. You're creating the passion. You're creating the desire. You're creating the balance. You're creating this forever lasting loop that's operating magically. By laying down any stories that haven't ever worked for you in the past, that you're laying down those stories. While you're resting, you're allowing the stories that don't work for you, you're allowing them to go be gone, because you're bringing in this higher vibrancy from passion and desire into your energy. I know you may not see it, what we don't see, the worthiness. That's what these two cards just came up with. Somebody else is reading. This is not seeing the value within. Maybe that's what's being laid down to rest at night. Let's see. The same cards. I mean, they're flipping out of here. It's not like I pulled it out. They're flipping out of here. And it was 2 readings ago. What you don't see is your worthiness of love. This is like a soulmate connection, a soulmate love. There is this is not being able, this is kind of like what you're laying down to rest, is what you do not see is about not feeling valuable enough. This is worthy enough. But there is so much love here. There's so much love here. I mean, the 10 of Cups is unconditional love. Hey, LP. Ooh. Let's see here. You think Mr. Gregory turns into a source of passion? Yeah. So let's see. CB, I do see that you're getting more, your thoughts are becoming actually more clear. They're becoming more clear within your journey. And they're probably becoming more clear about the value of how you hold yourself. All right. That you're valuing the love that you have for yourself. You're valuing the person that you are by changing your stories around, making sure, we're valuing, okay, the card that came up before that was the Hangman. To me, that's about hanging around so we can change the story around. Which story around? The stories that, made us feel like something's coming at us when we have this love story going on in the background. This is unconditional love going on here. We got lovers here. Let me go a little bit more for CB. Let's go. What's going on with this? I just believe that there's maybe yourself is starting to find more value in the person that you are, that you're feeling more balanced with the love that you have, with this passion that you have, and how it's coming forward in your journey is coming forward kind of like magically. What's magically happening is we're starting to feel valuable we're starting to feel this worthiness, so we can feel that we're because why we're feeling worthy is we're doing the self-love work, and when we're doing the love work, it fills up all these cups of love, and it allows us to feel that loving being. That's how we're allowed the soulmate connection love to come into place, because we allowed that love to fill us up on this passionate level, for that to come out right next to the Lover's card too. Right. There may have been some kind of tower moment that took us through this, and the tower moment actually made you actually invest into yourself a little bit more. That this is more about self-love. The tower moment, would take to get out of this vibrancy. What we did is decided to invest into our artwork a little bit more. We invested into ourselves a little bit more. That's what brings this feeling forward. It brings this radiant feeling love into our life, that we're feeling this unconditional love for ourselves, so we can truly attract a counterpart, a soulmate connection as a lover into our lives, and get out of the thought process that we can't, because we decided to lay that story down to rest, because we know that we're worthy. You're finding a balance within your journey. Anything else for CB? It has been just like putting a cube together. It is about putting it, when we put the cube together, it takes a certain process. It takes a certain way. It takes time to put all these pieces together. But another thing nice about when we're putting things together as a cube, when we do it right, when we take our time, it gets put together perfectly, so everything is in alignment, everything is solid, everything is complete. And it takes time for that completeness to happen. All right, that's what I got for you. Now you're going to see me soon, before I hurry up and do a reading on you. No, I can do a reading on you whether you're here or not, but I only got so much time in a day, See you soon, madam. Sending you lots of love and unconditional hugs and kisses and butterflies and respect, and take care of yourself forever, and palmwood, and have, here we go. And have fun with high vibes and woo woo. Yeah. It is a high vibe of a story. You're so welcome, CB. A good night message Good night message. Thank you for your most wonderful reading. You're so welcome, Divine. All right, Paul and Divine are both leaving at the same time. What are you guys doing together? You got something to do? All right. Oh, you won't? Okay, LP won't be able to take a reading. Well, yeah, LP, if you're here, I can do a reading for you now if you got time. But if not, it's okay. I thank you for coming in and hitting that like button while you're here, and and saying hi too. I love you. I love you guys for coming in and stopping in and saying hi, and all love for Mr. Gregory. Ooh. Yeah. You ready for your general, Paul? I can do a general for you. You want me to? Yeah. You want to stay hidden? Stay hidden. Or you want to come out? You want a reading? Just a general. See what the cards have to say. Rainbows and butterflies. And lollipops, too. Right. Who else is in the chat that wants a reading? Anybody? No, you just wanted to stalk me. I see. No, you don't want to see. You don't want to see the beautiful soul that I see in you. I see the most beautiful soul in you. I see the purest soul in you. This purity, it's so deep. It's like I could see and feel and sense the purity of your soul way above all the words and the action and behavior that you're able to do. I'm able to see and feel the passion, the purity of your love to the deepest level, to the purest of the purest that I've ever felt in a lifetime. It's like, how does somebody have that much purity of love but reject Miss Gypsy? I don't know. I didn't say that. Oh, that's because you want to make sure you're keeping Miss Gypsy pure too, right? keeping the purity of her heart, keeping the purity of her love, keeping the purity of her love story going in this most fabulous, wonderful direction, because we're gonna make sure that it's keeps growing and expanding from this unconditional loving way, by loving all the souls that are out there without any disturbance. Yeah, I'm keeping the balance going in. But I could see your soul, I could feel your soul long before I met your soul. Maybe we met in another lifetime. Oh, well, we did. Oh, I didn't see that. Hey, DBI, post your question. I think that you would be next, because LP didn't want one, and Paul doesn't want one, and I'm just rambling on. Giving Paul a hard time for not wanting a reading, but wants to keep stalking Miss Gypsy, but stay in hiding. Hey, love. Ooh, look I got all the people loving me, Paul. I'm doing fine. Thank you for asking. I think I'm probably a little sluggish today, but I'm still fine, That's because I get to be here on my channel. You want an energy check? Check your energy. Let's see. We'll get those energy cards out. See you later. Ooh, bye-bye, butterfly. Catch. Yeah, unconditional love. Say cheese. Woo. Oh, you longer. Okay, cheese. Just for you, Paul. I want to see your photo album when you're all done, right? Yeah. All right. I've done readings for pets before, CB. We'll do that next, okay? Energy check has a door to personal healing and happiness. Yeah. And with the decisions that are being made, do I go this way or that way? You want to make sure you're going after the door to spirit. You're going after the the lighter energy, going after the things that make you feel whole, going after the things that make you feel worthy, going after the light, Maybe you might feel like you're tied up in a soul contract or something. So that's tied up in a contract. Alright, so energy check for a diva. Whatever you're all tied up with this soul contract feels like a tornado. That's probably has something to do with this decision. means it's intense, you know. The decisions, this is like, we can go for this intensity or we can go for this light feeling, you know. Maybe the choice is being made here. Do I want to go after the things that are hard, that make me feel all tied up, or do I want to go after this? Do I want to follow my heart where things feel lighter? Maybe that's what the decision is here. So the decision would be that you want to follow your heart where things are lighter, or do you want to stay in a situation that makes you feel all constrained and all tied up, and this energy is a heavier energy that's more tense, and so more tense from those lower vibrational feelings, that feels more hostile, more like I need to cut my way out of this I need to cut myself out of feeling tied up. I need to get myself out of that. So that would be the door to personal healing or happiness. Would have to do with which energy direction are you going to choose. Are we going to choose this is the old way, because this is the way we're used to going after, that lower vibrational story, accepting life as it is served out to us, feeling all tied up and feeling all constrained. But how do we step into this? How do you step into the door of happiness? Following the heart, where it feels more light, feeling more spirit, feeling healed. You know, healing our mind, healing our journey, healing our process. Feeling like life can be magical, can be beautiful. I think that you're probably at a point in your life that you know, almost, this is almost like the breaking point. This is the way things have been, you know, constraint, all held up, and it just feels like things happen, and I feel like I'm all tied up in this contract, and, you know, life gets confusing and everything. But I think you're actually being offered some kind of direction to allow some healing to come into the mind thought, into the process, allowing the magician to come in, you know, maybe do some mirror work and telling yourself how beautiful and amazing, how attractive you are, to allowing this easy flow in, to allow spirit to bring love into the picture, so we can bring in a new beginning. Because of the first card being personal healing and happiness, I think it has to do with, you know, are we going to buy into this story, or are we going to buy into this story? And you're at that point right now in your life that you get to make that you get to make that choice, or you get to make that flow. And how we make that choice is to believe that things can happen magically. Believe that healing can take place. Bring in the higher consciousness, the mindset that believes in wellness is above sickness. To get out of the anxiety, to take action of getting out of any anxiety, anxious feelings, take actions into a more vibrant feeling. That's what I got. That's what I got. What's going on with you, Adiba? All right, so CB, we want to do a reading for your pet. Let's see what's going on with the pet. See if I can, I haven't done very many, but I have been able to do some things. What's going on with the pet? I need a pet card. Well, let's see. We do have the kitty cat card. So is there something you want to know about the pet? Yeah, okay, okay, let's see. Again, everything's fine with the pet. The only thing that I'm picking up is maybe the pet might feel a little constraint, and maybe we need to make a potion. Why do we make a potion? Then maybe they might maybe something stuck in their bowel movement or something. Because it's only because this is constraint, like something's being held back. So maybe and so this is like, looking like she's making something. So, and my dog's giving confirmation. So I would say probably they got something stuck in their bowels that they need to pass through. I don't know if you can give it some olive oil. I don't know if the animals can do olive oil or not. And make sure you check into whatever it is that we can give them to bring some slip and slide in there, because that's what's going to bring their vibrancy back. So that's what I'm picking up. Adiba, you can always go back and rewatch it. And so let me see here. Is it okay for a dog or a cat to have olive oil? So extra virgin olive oil is non-toxic. Use both orally and with dogs or cats, both orally and topically. So yeah, I'm pretty good at guessing what somebody needs like that. So so let's see. And if it's a cat, yes, they can have it, but it's not considered poisonous, consuming too much of any fatty. So you want to only give a little bit if it's a cat. Again, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a vet. I'm just telling you things that come up naturally, things that I may be intuitive with, Yeah, I just think something's caught in there. We need to get it loose, okay? Because he's going to be fine, but you need to give him something. And I think it's something within his bowels because it's blocked up. Something's blocked, something constraint, something's being held back. And it is about you giving them something. So I don't know if it's a cat or a dog. If it's a cat, you need to give it less, even though it says it's okay. I want you to look up everything on the internet to, whether it's olive oil or fish oil. Fish oil is probably better for a cat than olive oil, So, perfect. All right, so I have nobody else here. I'm going to do a reading for, I got Pisces. I need to do Pisces and Sagittarius. I've done all other 12 signs for the month of April. I just don't have them posted. I mean, they're posted in the show somewhere, but I'm going to post them. I'm going to extract them out and post them out somewhere else. But I'm going to do it while I'm here live because I'm already all set up. Let me get, I think I was reading from this deck. All right, and I'm going to timestamp it for myself. Yeah, we're about 2 hours and 32 minutes. For Sagittarius. Okay, here we go. This is for Sagittarius for the month of April. Let's see what the cards had to say for Sagittarius in the house. Let's see what they have to say today for your Saggies. Feeling grounded, feeling whole, feeling complete, feeling relaxed, feeling at peace, and have your intuition on high. And something's written in the book, some information that's kind of coming towards you, that's coming lighter than it's ever come towards you in the past. It's like it's written in the book to come towards you, but it's that information's on its way towards you. What else for Sagittarius? And yeah, this is being grounded, whole, complete, feeling solid. You know, you've done all the work to be this person that you are, that you can lift the weights of your life, that you can, you know, that you're feeling pretty good about the things that you're able to do in the process in your journey. So there's something that you can't see that's going on, and I think that you kind of might be in the middle of going through a rebirth where the light is being shined upon something that you haven't been able to see in the past. It's for Sagittarius for the month of April. And we got a divine masculine here that's grounded, whole, and complete. Pretty happy too. That brings a divine couple into the reading, a divine counterpart, a divine masculine, divine feminine. The energy is an equal, give and take. It's the same. So I think maybe the divine masculine within the soul or within the relationship is actually going through this rebirth that maybe you haven't been able to see, but the rebirth is actually allowing that divine masculine to step up his game and to be operating from this higher vibrational frequency, so they can feel like when they're speaking or doing or being, that they feel like that the light is shining upon them, that they're on stage, but in a good way, that they're being seen. They're being seen for their vibrancy. They have given, you know, you guys have given a lot of your love out to the world where you have felt depleted, and the universe is here granting some light, granting you some love back to help go through this rebirth is what I'm picking up. What else is going on for Sagittarius in the house? To bring in a balance, to bring an equal balance within the divine masculine, the divine feminine, within the relationship or within yourself. Sagittarius for the month of April. What else we got going on for the Saggies? Oh, yeah, you know, this is about protecting our, you know, we go through a lot. We've done a lot of action. We've done a lot of movement, but we're protecting our journey with our own passion, with our own desire. We're keeping the light shining in our own souls. For Saggies, what's going on? For the month of April. I'm always dropping those cards, you know. You see, yeah, I'm always doing it. Yeah. Yeah, what's you're protecting that part of you that's willing to do things without thought, without the process of the thought. Moving freely, actually operating like the child does. A child doesn't think about something when it wants to go out there and play with the crystal. It goes out there and does it. There is again, this is what you're protecting is actually your heart. So in your mind, that stories that have been going on in the mind is actually protecting your heart. Yeah, from any lower vibrational frequency, from any lower vibrational story. That's what you're protecting your heart from, making sure that, if it's a lower vibrational frequency, you're not going there. You're not accepting it. You're not taking it. You're refusing to take it. Because you've been doing the work to putting things into place, and it takes time to be doing the work to put things in the place that they need to be in, so they're solid, so they're secure, and so yeah. Anything else for the Sagittarius for the month of April? You've been definitely been looking at your life story with the light shining on it, meaning that you're looking through a different set of eyes, that you're looking at things differently, that you're not looking at life the same way everybody else looks at it. And crystal clear. Clear it out of the throat. Clear it. Let's see what else we got for the Sagittarius. What else we got? When you're actually able to look at things with the light on, looking through it with a different light, you're able to stay grounded, whole, and complete in the middle of all decisions, in the middle of all options that come your way. Because you're definitely making sure that you're choosing from something from your centered self that allows you to feel the light shine within. You're allowing the light to shine within your journey. Because you've done a lot of work up until this time, and you're making sure that the vibrancy of your own soul is being seen by you, and the balance is being kept by you no matter what choices or options come. Because you've been following the calling of divine. You've been following the light of the divine calling to bring a brand new beginning into your life. So it's like a brand new offering coming right from divine. It like comes out of nowhere. Anything else? That's crystal clear. Two aces back to back. Some brand new beginning is coming forward towards you in the month of April from all the work that all the seeds that you've planted that have started to grow, and they've been put into place because you've been doing the work. And it looks like a spiritual journey that's been going on, and this is just like movement through your guys' journey. Anything else to top the reading off? Yeah, it is. What hasn't been seen is how much love that you've actually been pouring into yourself and into your life journey, and things are happening a lot faster than you realize. That's what I got for the Sagittarius in the house. Woo, 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 woo. Now for the month of April. Next, if there's nobody else here that wants a reading, if you want a reading, you gotta let me know. If not, then I'm gonna move on. I have one more to do. I think it was for Pisces, okay? Let's see what the cards had to say for the Pisces for the month of April. Okay, so we got... So for Pisces, let's see what's going on for Pisces for the month of April. Let's see what the cards have to say. What's going on for Pisces for the month of April? Let me see. We all want to see. for Pisces in the house? What the cards want to say? Oh, Pisces, they're resting. They're resting and protecting their heart while they're resting. They have put down a lot of solid foundations, that there's some solid movement going forward. So why some movement, some solid things are being laid out for the Pisces. They're resting and resting their heart, trusting and protecting their heart. Why? There's some solid groundwork being laid down to bring a balance within, so we can feel whole, so we can feel complete. It is about working, making sure that you're doing some work that you love doing, investing your time and energy into things that you love doing. That actually helps bring the balance in, and it also helps protect our heart as the divine is laying down some solid things out there for you. Let's see what else for Pisces for the month of April. Come on, cards, you can do this. You can do this. It is, yeah, I think it's definitely a month for self-love, making sure you're loving yourself all the way with unconditional love. Doing the work at loving yourself, loving the soul, loving the being that you're truly meant to be. What do we got? What else? What else we got for Pisces for the month of April? Pisces. Yeah, it is a month about being more solid to who you are, allowing your heart, you're protecting your heart, but you actually have your heart on the outside too, that you're staying calm, and the inside that you're becoming stronger with your own self, that you're loving who you are. It's just all a matter of time. It does take the work that needs to be done for the self-love to take place, to feel more grounded, to feel more complete for who you are, within your process, within your journey. So you're feeling solid, doing the work to get us out of that lower vibrational frequency, doing the work of getting the thoughts out of that lower vibrational frequency. Yes, making sure we're leaving that lower vibrational frequency behind. Otherwise, there's a divine masculine here that, has brought a lot of chaos into your life, that you decided to walk away from the divine masculine, because, you have more worth for yourself. You have more value for yourself. You have unconditional love for yourself. You're wanting to have that unconditional loving feeling. Or maybe you might be leaving a divine masculine because there is so much love that you unconditionally love them too. You have love for them. But when we love unconditionally, we will leave what is not serving every person to the highest degree. And it does hurt your heart to make this decision. That's probably why you're protecting your heart here. Because you're looking for something with an equal give and take. You're looking for a relationship that actually gives as much as you give and receive. You're walking away from a lower vibrational story, because you're wanting the unconditional love story. You're walking away from the hurt and the pain. Anything else for the Pisces? Hey! Hey, Jill, you just stick around and I'll get you a reading next, okay? No matter how many options and decisions come your way, that that you're looking for this balance within your day. You're not looking for trickery, you're not looking for any deceit, you're not looking for any lies. You're looking for something that you can feel grounded and solid and secure with. You're looking for something that you can feel like you feel grounded with. So you can feel that excitement and that passion within yourself. That's crystal clear, but what you don't see the clarity to how this all truly worked out, because there is a love, there is a soulmate connection working somewhere. Let me get this, because here it shows walking away from a divine masculine here that's in an authority position. That's clear. But what it might be and it did cause some pain. And maybe, you know, this is unconditional love for a lover. Maybe you don't see that there's another soul out there that's your actual soulmate, because you decided to stand in your power, wanting something equal give and take. And through all the decisions, you're not wanting anything sneaky or playful, but something more grounded, something that allows you to feel this radiant self. There's a lot of things going on for you in the month of April. Make sure I would say make sure you're surrounding yourself with some positive people to actually hold your vibration level high while you're going through this. Because it does turn out good in the long run, because that's a higher vibrational frequency. That's crystal clear. It is about you protecting your heart through this journey, but what you don't see, there is a soulmate connection out there for you. So, anything else? That's it. All right, that's what I got. All right, so let's see. That was for Pisces in the house. All right, so I'm going to do K-Gel, and then I'll do Knit High. You guys missing your turn and come back. That's all right. It's a slow night. So, and then Rose, I'll add you on. I'm going to start my list again. Let me do it this way. Okay. And then did I all right, there's the next three right there. I gave Rose a rose. And then I got you smiley face with some bright eyeballs. And Nija, I'm taking you again. It's a smiley face with hearts all around it. So yeah, I'm going to take you guys in. Only because I've got a slow house tonight. You're welcome. Go back here. All right, KJ, I'll post your question. And 232. Okay, while I'm waiting for you to post your question, I'm going to put on a little short commercial. And I'm going to step in the potty room. I'll be right back. Angel guidance. Okay, hold on. I'll be right back though. see you. Let me see. Come on, come on, come on. Can you get it? Can you get it? Angel guidance for K-Gel. We'll see. See. Seahorse. What's a seahorse mean? Oh no. With a seashell. Oh, maybe you need to go to the ocean. Oh, let's see. All right, this is for Miguel. I meant this is for K-Gel first, okay? This is a newer deck. I don't use it very often. We're going to see if it pulls out the cards that I'm looking for. Or I was led to it, so. Okay, I think that's interesting. Take a chance. Take a chance. And this has to do with raindrops, you know. And then we got the seahorse and the seashell, which has to do with emotions. Hey, come here. Come on, over here. That's it. I don't need to be barking out there. No. Okay. But it says take a chance. Take a chance. So maybe you have some feelings for someone that you need to take a chance on. Yeah, but we need to be careful at how we word things, you know, because our emotional self kind of gets in the way sometimes, so we need to be delicate of how we word things. Mm-hmm. Angel reading. What else needs to be known? So, nothing from this deck. Okay. What else? What deck you want me to grab then? This deck? No, the deck's here. Maybe spend some more time with some friends to share your thoughts with. Someone that understands you. Oh, what's the angels have to say? Says choose a new direction, for perfect timing is in play. To bring success its way. So to me, what I'm getting, there must be something that's out there that's kind of like more of an emotional thing that might be going on, that we need to make sure that we're recirculating the words and letting the words come out more in this beautiful way. And that's what we need the friends there for, because the friends can, you know, we need a friend that actually understands us, so they can actually help articulate the wording. So we're actually taking our thought process into a new direction. So everything is aligning itself up just delicately with perfection for things to come to a reward, to be successful at what it is that you're looking for. So definitely there's some kind of conversation, like maybe there's some kind of emotional disturbance probably going on that just needs to be released, and you need to go ahead and be able to release it to somebody that you can trust, somebody that's not going to judge you or criticize you, but somebody that can help you reword the story, so the story in the background is operating in a higher vibrational frequency, so we can actually allow divine to be working for us in this most perfect timing for success to take place. It does have something to do with being able to communicate clearly. Yeah, Rose, I'll get you after I get done with the other two in front of you, okay? That's what the angels are guiding me to tell you, KJ. I hope it makes sense. Yeah, okay, I got you on a general reading. Yeah, okay, perfect. All right. That's what I got for you. And you guys, if you're ever over there on my Instagram channel, which is at Flippin' Feels, if you find out that you don't have anybody to talk to and you need someone to run your story by, to flip that story around together, I'm there to help you guys over there. I'm not charging you guys for that. I'm just doing that to help us all along in this journey. The things I charge for are some things that are going to take an hour or more of my time, Or I guess if somebody wanted a more personal reading, we could do readings like one-on-one, where I would do a video call with you over there. I would charge for that though. But when it comes to helping you guys with your storylines that you're really trying to recreate, you come in and you tell me your story the way you see it, and I'm going to take your story and I'm going to modify it so I'm not changing anything but some of the wording in the story, so it feels better, it gives us more strength. Okay, I've done that for a few of you guys already on the channel. So all right, and let's see, Knit-Eye general reading. What's going on? General reading for Knit-Eye. Let's do a couple. Let's see. Guitar. Listen to some music. Yeah, get that music going. And angels. Put some wings on. Maybe lighten the load. Put some music on to lighten the load. Okay, that's general reading for Knit-Eye. General reading for Knit-Eye. Laying down some old stories to rest when you're going to sleep, so we're truly letting go of the stories that are not serving us, so we can free them, so we can bring a justice within our emotional self, so we can bring a balance within our emotional self. It's important to lay down stories that are not working, listening to music and letting things be free flow, put the energy of movement. I'm just like trying to create movement. I pull my feather out, but my dog will come over and put out the movement. I'm surprised she's not already here. Sometimes she's in the other room, and I'll pull this out, and she's like right here. There she comes. There she comes. Hi, Nina. Did I happen? What did I have? What did I have? What did I have? What, Nina? Did you see it? Did you see it? Oh, here she goes. All right. She goes a little crazy. She wants movement. She says, create some movement. You guys gotta get some movement going. Gotta get it. Gotta get the movement going. So some movement needs to happen. Yeah. With the thought process to bring a balance within. Yeah, to get the thoughts crystal clear, for it to come faster, so the clarity comes faster. And it may be something that, says right now at the present moment might be creating some pain in your heart, but it is a story. It is an underlying story that we feed ourselves that creates that pain in our chest and in our heart in the first place. That's what I've learned in my lifetime, at least. And when I was truly able to rewrite the script and to free the low emotional story, then I became whole. I became complete. I was able to release the pain that was even residing in the heart by communicating to it clearly, giving it the right story, so it's solid, so the story's solid to help us grow, to help us learn, to help us live. It is really, again, this is about taking some thoughts that are not working for us so we can lay them down to rest. We're keeping these two because these two, they work together as a team. They work together as a balance. It is the thoughts that are going on in the background that needs to get cleaned up, that needs to be lightened up, needs crystal clear answers, that needs movements to change the energy level going on with the soul. It is the story, the underlying story that we got going on that needs to be flipped, that needs to be changed. That's why I give you guys my Instagram channel. Come on over there and tell me what the pain is that's going on so I can recirculate the story for you guys. So we can find the balance. This is just confirmation. This is the scale. This is the balance. That's what you're looking for. This is about finding the balance in the mind. That's the story. We got to fix the story so it can come to us, so we know that divine is giving us the best story. So this divine is allowing the best story to come forward. Because you did the work. It does take work. It does take effort to change our lower vibrational stories around to better, so we can put those lower vibrational stories to rest, so we can allow those stories to change faster, quicker. So we can take those stories and make them so we're more grounded, so we can be more whole, so we can be more complete, so nothing knocks us over again. These are the stories that we've told ourselves, or we've heard, that we're tired of listening to. We're so done with them. And all we're looking for is a way to be grounded. It's almost like this reading and the last reading, like you guys are probably going through the same kind of thing. It is about, freeing up the thought process so we can be operating in this more vibrant way, more balanced way, and taking the pain out in the heart. And, the heart pain, we almost all go through that, but, and I do believe it's seeded into us through generations to believe in this lower vibrational story. But that's what we need to get out of so we can feel solid as an emperor feels. We can feel solid where nothing can knock us over ever again, because we rewrote the script. When we rewrite the script to a story that actually feeds our mind and our body and soul as a whole person, there's not, that old story is defeated. That old story is diffused. That old story has no power anymore. Anything else? Yeah, it is about taking that internal conflict and bringing a balance to it by investing in doing things that you love to bring your strength out. That's what I'm getting for you. There's some work that definitely needs to be done with the emotional self, so we can feel in balance, so we're loving that being we are, doing some self-love work, whether it's Ho'oponopono or rather it's doing any tapping, the EFT work, or the stories, when those stories are coming in that are constant, that are bringing us down. We need to find a new script. Sometimes it's just one little teeny tiny word that can change that whole story around to a better story. And if nothing else, go grab my book. It's over there on on Amazon, and it is talking about, how did we get stuck in this lower vibrational feeling? How do we flip that story around to a better story? Go grab the book. It's on Amazon as an e-copy, and the cheapest as I could make it is on there right now, because I don't know why I couldn't make it any cheaper. I was trying to make my e-copy free, but it wouldn't let me, so I guess it's because it's not brand new. It's been out there for a couple years. Not quite 2 years, but almost. All right, so next is Rose. Okay, and Rose, you want to have a love reading for April. Okay. So you still here, Rose? Just let me know that you're still here, because I like to read for you guys while you're present, not when you take off. All right, Rose, just let me know you're still here. All right, perfect. All right, let's see what the cards have to say for Rose with a love reading for April. Love's coming into balance. Ooh, nice card to start out with. Yeah, letting that heart chakra be in balance with the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Yeah. We want the love reading. Divine masculine's looking at the opportunities that are there, right there in front of them right now. Divine masculine is in the middle of releasing some old stories, taking off that old outfit to allow that shine to come within, so they can be clear with their own belief system. What's going on with the divine feminine? That's going on with the masculine, because this is about the divine masculine, divine feminine. They're being in balance. So the divine masculine's doing there's some work, some things that are being released within them. And why the releasing is happening, we won't feel the connection. We will feel like that it's blocked, because they're trying to find their balance within their own heart. What's going on with the feminine? Please let me know. Yeah, so the feminine feels alone. Yeah, why that's going on. But it's not a bad thing, because this is a nice card to start with, And it's showing us here what the masculine's doing and why he's doing that. He may have your energy blocked, which makes you feel alone. Yeah, you guys left and now you're coming back. I'll do your reading though, Rip and Deep, okay? And just, it is simply loving, there is somebody here, a divine masculine here in your reading, that's going through some work. They do simply love you, but as long as you're a feminine. Just 'cause, it's me. You're the one that's feeling a little alone, you know. So what how you guys are similar is like he's got his back turned and you got your back turned. See how that is? There we go. And that's so there's some balancing that needs to go on with that. Anything else? You're going to show me more what's going on with the feminine. Yeah, and so I would simply love yourself more. Why the masculine is taking care of himself, so you can truly allow your wings to come and shine, so you can let your light come out more brighter. So, simply love the light within you. Anything more about the divine feminine? For this love reading for April for Rose. Yeah, again, it is about seeking the truth within, seeking the light within, so the light within you can come out and shine. Simply love yourself while you're in the middle, waiting for this divine masculine to do some releasing, so they can get clarity of their belief too. So we can take care of not feeling so alone when we're loving ourselves more by seeing the light, the truth with the light within inside of ourselves, being the awesome, amazing person that we're meant to be. Anything else that'll give any clarity? So you can actually take the lead within your own life. Take the lead within your own life. Feeling vibrant, feeling whole, feeling complete. For more love to enter your life. So go with the flow. True so far, yay. That's what I got. There's a divine masculine doing some work. They probably got you blocked. If we're talking about another person, if it's talking about yourself, the divine masculine within yourself, no, this is talking about someone else, okay? And this is talking about you, feeling like, when are they going to come, when they're going to come, do more self-love, let that light shine within you, so we can take the lead within our vibrant self, so we can feel that love, so we can allow the masculine's energy to flow, where this blockage will shift into allowing the flow to come in, and so that takes away any resistance. Give me one more card. Yeah, the other card was, it takes time it takes time for healing to take place. Rather it's the divine masculine or the divine feminine. To me, you're kind of on an equal basis. They're doing some healing, you're doing some healing. They're doing some healing by releasing some old stories. You're doing some healing by loving yourself even more and deeper. And as they're releasing, as you're allowing your healing to be focused on you, where you're not just so focused on them, that allows the flow, a natural flow to happen. And just know that it does take time for the healing to happen, because when we plant a seed, it takes time for that seed to grow a tree. This isn't any tree, this is a golden tree. And this isn't any apple at the top of the tree, that's a golden apple. So it takes time for that golden apple to ripen, for our dreams to truly come true. Okay, that's what I got. Beautiful, beautiful. It's nice to get a reading like this, to get clarity to what's going on with the energy within the divine masculine and the divine feminine, rather it's all yourself or rather it's you and another person. It's pretty cool, I think it is. All right, that's what I got for you, Rose. All right, ripping deep, post your question. What you staring at? What? You're so welcome, Rose. I'm happy to be here to gift it to you. All right, Rip and Deep, you got to be here. You got to post your questions so I know you're here. It's just you and I. Yeah, and my dog. I know, Nye. I didn't mean to leave you out. I didn't mean to leave you out. What? What do you see? What is it? I don't know. You tell Rip and Deep to show up. I'm not doing a reading if they're not going to tell me they're here. That's it. They got to be here. What do you think, Naya? You think they got to be here to do the reading? Tell me about it. Please, I'm asking you to ask. So's my dog. She says, hurry up. Post your question. Who is that, Naya? Scorpio, what's coming towards me in April? General reading. And Scorpio, for Rip and Deep, what's coming towards Scorpio? Towards Rip and Deep in April. Mm-hmm. My dog has a lot to say. The world's coming towards you. Yeah, that's being happy, joyful, feeling on top of the world when you're all by yourself. Yeah, loving that being that you are, loving the soul that you really are, loving the passion itself. Mm-hmm. Naya, you're not normally talking so much. Being grounded, being whole, being complete, feeling solid, feeling well taken care of, feeling in love, soulmate connection, feeling on top of the world. Beautiful. For the month of April, the highest priest wants you to see the sun. The highest priest wants you to see that sun that's shining right there in your life, within your journey, right here in the month of April. Yeah, let that sun shine. Yeah, let that sun shine. It is coming in awfully fast. Yeah, it's coming in fast. Yeah, it might feel like it might be a little juggled at some time, but that's, 10 of Wands, that's the last. That's the last of the juggle. You've been juggling things for a while, but, something's coming in fast. It's whatever you're juggling there, it's going to come in beautifully. It's going to come in easily. It's going to come in calmly. It's going to come in more magically. It's going to come in with passion. It's going to come in clear. You're going to feel the desire. You're going to feel the desire of what's ever coming. Making sure you're not holding any aches and pains from the past. Yeah, making sure you're not holding on too tightly to any stories of the past that have to do with the heart that's ached your heart because you gave so much of your love away. Right now is a really truly time for you to love yourself even more, to not be holding on to that lower vibrational story. That's so important for this energy to shift into play, which is magically, my dog normally doesn't keep barking throughout the show like that. That's just confirmation after confirmation after confirmation. So I would say that there's some struggle going on that you're kind of still holding on to, with some suffering that has, because you've given so much of your love into some situation, to make sure that you're filling your cup of love with the abundance love. So we're not holding on to this lower vibrational story. Because there is this, like, it's a soulmate connection coming forward. I mean, that's coming. That's coming in April. You know, there's maybe a new connection coming towards you. Yeah, to me, the month of April is really laying down plans, making a new decision that we're not going to live in this lower vibrational frequency, because I'm choosing to love myself more, seeing the light within, and I'm allowing all these things of the past that I've had to juggle, I'm allowing them to come forward and with ease, you know, letting that something smooth take place in your life, something that feels magical that takes place, which, you know, that's feeling on top of the world here. That's what the whole month is radiates about, rotates about, is feeling that on top of the world feeling. You just stay here, Nana. No, you just rest. Yeah, that's all that it's got to really say. To actually to feel there's a little bit in the story that there's some sufferings from some old heartache that you're still holding on to, that we need to make sure that you're loving yourself more so you can feel on top of the world. Because this is the Ten of Pentacles is, to me, my happy ever after story. You know, it's the card that make, you know, you're feeling vibrant, you're feeling whole, you're feeling complete about your life. It is decisions that you're making right now, that you're planning out to allow your life to work with like a beautiful, with a radiant light, feeling that love within, feeling the worthiness that you are. So this new soulmate connection can come forward into your life. Is this a new one? Yeah. Okay. It is about, again, so much, just give yourself so much more love to open the doors, and anything that happened here, let's not hold on to it so tight. Let's release it. Let's fill up the cup of love into yourself. Let's pour that energy into you, my dear. Let's pour the energy into yourself so you can see the sun within your own life, so you can see the love within your own journey, so you can see the worth within your own journey to attract the new soulmate into your life, so you can see the beauty, see the sun flowers, they radiate so bright, because you, like, this is the month that you step into your passion. This is the month you step into your power. Perfect. Thank you. I told you, you're late. I told you you're late. You're so welcome. You're so welcome, you guys. And I reached you and I moved on, but I'm going to go ahead and take you next. I told you. Just because I can. You're so welcome. Just let me know what your question is. And you guys, make sure you hit that like button. I forget to tell all these newcomers, make sure you guys are hitting that like button. It looks like everybody is, so. What you need to know, you mean what do you need to know? I don't need to know, you need to know. Regarding my upcoming love life, but you're single right now. Okay. Let's see what's going on. My stories normally will tell you exactly what it is you need to know, not necessarily what you want to know. Yeah, it's going to tell you what you need to know. I see that. I think that there's a story in the background that has caused some aches and pains that, that are still are constant in the thought. You may be single right now, but the thought kind of overrules some of the things that are going on. But it's not going to stay that way because things do change. But it is about mastering your thought process, making sure that these thoughts that are coming, toward you or at you or in your, just feel like it's constant, that it's a lower vibrational feeling that we need to master. It's about mastering those thoughts so we become crystal clear of how those thoughts are actually affecting us. This is about getting those thoughts that are coming at us, so we're laying them down so we can go up, so we can make that next step forward, to go up the ladder, to go up towards an infinite source, a connection. So we can come into a connection, but it really has to do with taking those aches and the pains of the past, so we can take the pains of the past and put them to rest and not let them be all up into our head, which keeps continuing to make that pain come back and surface again. It is really truly about you nourishing your soul, nourishing the person, nourishing yourself, nourishing that inner child within, as if this ache and pain, we have to heal it. We have to nurture it. We have to love it as if this heart was ours, as if this heart was our baby. How would we nurture the baby? We would give that baby all the attention it needs. This is telling me that the heart needs some attention by changing the thought process around to a higher frequency of a thought that's more crystal clear, so we can lay down the thoughts that are not working for us, so we can make that next step forward for ourselves, to be nurturing ourselves, knowing that when we have choices in love, that we're definitely choosing from our heart space, not from a painful heart, but one that's been nurtured. As you learn to, what I call, flip your emotional story around to better, which is the title of my book that's over there on Amazon, as you learn how to nurture your soul, nurture your heart, nurture yourself, this is, then you become more passionate, you become more whole, you allow that sun within you to shine, and you feel this beauty within because you took care of yourself. This is self-care. You took care of your worth because you know you're worthy. Because how do you know you're worthy? Because you're worthy enough to take care of your own pain that was created in your heart by some situation that took place in the past. There's a divine masculine energy here that has a cup of love, that, wants balance within this. They want balance. They want balance between some toxicity that has happened that we need to look at. That doesn't mean that, or maybe, there's just maybe, I think this is something that's happened with somebody else that we need to allow a balance to be in place so we can get away from the toxic, the heartbreak that took place, so we can truly attract that love back into our lives in balance, in peace, and in harmony with ourselves, that we're not re-attracting the same love story, that we're attracting one that's in peace and in balance, that's in balance with who we are, and it can come in towards us faster. All right, so see anything else? So when we are letting go of we know that we gave a lot of our love out in this other relationship that was there at some time that created this extra pain in our heart. Again, that is about self-love, doing the work to find that balance, that peace, that harmony within, so we can find the passionate love that we're truly seeking and looking for. That's crystal clear. It is about looking at things differently so we can bring an end to this old story, so we can go through a rebirth for a new story to come forward. That's what you don't see. It is so important to get out of the conflict that's going on with the mind for us to make that next step up the ladder. So we can be going towards our passion and our desire that's already in our heart. And be celebrating that we did it, you know. There's some work to be done, but I see that you're being able to do the work, especially when you're coming in and getting a reading to say, okay, I got this ache and I got this pain, and, you know, I'm not wanting it to stay there anymore, so I'm going to nurture myself. You know, you're coming in to get a reading. To me, the readings that I do are helping you guys heal your own internal souls, you know. You're nurturing yourself so you can feel this vibrant you that you are, that you feel your worth and your value, and that you bring in a balance within that relationship, that the toxic behavior that happened in that old relationship, bringing forward a new story, bringing forward your worth, bringing forward your balance. And taking yourself through this journey of the things. I mean, this is you on stage. You're already shining, but you don't see the shine. It's because this is taking ourselves through this rebirthing process of letting go of those things that haven't worked for us, so we can go up the stairs, so we can make the step into a higher vibrational frequency to celebrate our lives by looking at things differently. That's what I got for you. I told you so. I told you. Yeah. So I see that there's a little work to be done. Mm-hmm. And all right. All right, let's see. I'm just doing an energy checkup on the collective. It is about balancing our thoughts. That we've got our prayers out there to Divine, and Divine is there helping us balance those thoughts because we've decided to look at our stories differently. This is just for the collective here. So we can see the light and the shine, and we can see our wishes, we can see our dreams. So we can be solid to ourselves, we can be solid within this world. It's for the collective. So we can put ourselves up on stage and shine, being that best, amazing person that we're truly meant to be. Out of 6 cards, 4 of the cards are higher arcana cards. Divine's all in the middle of our mix. Divine, this divine calling in this higher vibrational story. So we can feel that worthiness inside, so we can feel that worth, who we are as a person, as a place. So we can get that communication coming towards us clearly, correctly, fast. So we can be operating from our passionate self, from our desired self, from our worthiness. For the collective here. Truly laying down those thoughts that haven't worked for us in the past. Truly releasing any aches and pains, all those sad stories, so we can feel the worth. Truly feel the worth. feeling solid, feeling grounded, feeling whole, feeling complete for the collective here. Feeling the unconditional love that you're giving yourself. Even though you may not be able to see your own shine when you're up there on stage. Everybody sees your shine, but maybe you don't see your shine. See the shine. See the worth. Feel it. So much love, so much strength. This card has more love in it than any other card that gives you strength. The Highest Priest has a message. Highest Priest wants you to see with crystal clarity your passion, your desire, the love that you have for yourself. We have a divine masculine, divine, and this is divine masculine, divine feminine, the Emperor and the Empress here in the house, working together as a team, starting over, nurturing the inner self, nurturing the child within, from doing the work. The seeds that you're planting are bringing this vibrant way, this joy, this happiness, this peace, this harmony, working together as a team forward with unconditional love from that soulmate. Because you guys juggled everything. All those things that needed to be juggled in the past have been juggled. All those thoughts that need to be dealt with from the past have been dealt with. All because you chose to invest in yourself and doing something that you love more than chaos. That's how unconditional love comes forward, is by seeing the unconditional love within yourself. Beautiful. Anything else for the collective? So we can truly celebrate our lives. It's meant to celebrate. All right. Because it is a love story. It is a love story. We got the lovers in the house today. Falling in love with the person that you are. Through all the choices, you're always going to choose from your heart to bring justice within, to bring a balance within, choosing so much love. To get the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck so you can live your life happily ever after. That's what I got for the collective here. All right, you guys, I'm going to go. I'm going to see you guys. Thank you all for coming here and being part of the show. Until next time, I'll be back Monday, 9:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I love you all so very much. Bye-bye, butterflies. Catch, woo-woo.